Welcome to another episode of Pascal's Possums.
Yes, welcome to Possums of Pascal. Beautiful Sunday evening here over Atlanta.
It was kind of cloudy. The weather's always kind of weird in Georgia. Like, it's either we're not prepared for snow ever, and it's how would you describe the weather? Because it's crazy. Like, there's snow one day and then there's no snow the next day. It's like a perfect day.
It can go from literally snowing on Monday, and by Tuesday morning it's 72 degrees in the middle of December, and everybody's just like, yeah, that's Georgia. Like, It's so common that we don't even blink.
Like, as cliche as it is, you can start a conversation with someone with, how about that weather? Like, you could actually have a conversation. That's that's one of the lines that you can use, like, as a conversation starter, like a legitimate one.
That is a very legitimate conversation starter. We just sold this stuff.
How much?
We only made a little bit, but it was more than just one bell. It was like 6 or 7 each, and we sold 400 of them. So I mean, 1,600 bells.
But didn't we like spend 60,000?
No. We spent like 40,000, and we sold them for 44.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, so I guess we kind of broke even, kind of.
Yeah. Well, we made money. We would have made money any day so far, but yeah, I mean, we broke even.
So that's how you do it. Like, just buy a bunch of turnips and hope to God that the stocks on turnips are.
No, the smartest way to do it. I'm just not doing it now because I'm with you. I am sick of the snow all the time in this game. It's Georgia. We need to have varying seasons every day.
Yeah.
Yes. It is not snowing.
Yeah. Finally, we can, like, dig holes.
Yes, we can dig holes and not. You know what? We dug holes back then too. But
no, like the golden shovel. Like.
Yes, we can make the golden shovel. Absolutely. Oh, this is gonna be an all-day thing.
I guess it's pulling the weeds day.
Well, I should have made it 420.
I guess.
I need to go mail letters.
Other than the standard, if you're mad at a store or something like that, or if you're like on my off days, I used to go to other CVS's, I guess, just to hang out with my friend who worked at another CVS.
Mm-hmm.
And they would just go and, on their off days, they would just go to other stores and get a carton of eggs from the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Go into one of the sections that no one looks at, and then just crack all the eggs and then leave them there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why?
And then, well, so to smell up the place, because they were mad at life and mad at CVS.
So they just made more work for the other workers.
Yeah. Well, no, eventually, yes, but more to piss off the store manager than the workers who have to clean it up. But you know,
I see.
They weren't thinking that far ahead. They were just. It was just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro.
It was like so that's what my friends who worked at CVS did. But they no longer work at CVS, and
you got some weird friends.
This was one of the same friends who we played this game where we would wear 5 layers of clothing in the summer. It was called Hot Box. And then we would go into someone's car, right? Close up all the windows, turn the heater on all the way, and then we couldn't take off any layer of clothing until we get to our destination.
Y'all have a completely different kind of hot box from me.
So yeah, that's what me and my friends did most of the time. We just messed around. Late night Waffle House, Taco Bell runs, brown runs from Taco Bell.
Naturally, Chipotle no way.
Other than that, as far as CVS goes, I have had a lot of, after working there for almost maybe 2 years in the front and then 2 years in the back.
Mm-hmm.
The back being the pharmacy. I've seen a lot of weird things. And one of those things is there was a teenager who came in one night, and he asked where the condoms were. So I showed them. I showed him to the section, and he didn't steal it. Like, he didn't steal anything. I thought he was gonna steal condoms because that's what teenagers do. They steal tampons and condoms. And one time I found some one time I found some tampons inside of the refrigerator.
What?
Yeah, just one box in the refrigerator, just randomly. So I don't know why they did that, but
Who? Why?
it was the most random thing I've ever seen.
What did the kid do? The one that didn't steal the
condoms. He brought a pack up to a family pack because he was getting so much pussy, dude. I don't know why. He chose the multi-pack, the family pack.
Oh, that's the only one I get. But yeah.
He's like, oh, it's more bang for my buck. Ha! Yeah. I think he just brought it up to make that joke, but he realized that it was way too
$40?
expensive. Yeah, it was $40-something. He's
It's
like,
expensive
I
to be
can't
a
afford that.
responsible adult.
And then he still didn't steal anything. He brought it back he put it back in the right spot, thank God. And then he disappeared in one of the aisles for like a good 10 minutes. And then after 10 minutes, he comes back and he throws two items onto the counter. And those 2 items were a sandwich bag and rubber bands. And then he looked at me with a smug grin. And I was like, I hope you're prepared to have a baby. I didn't say it to him, but I just looked at him like, you think you're so smart.
I'd look at him and be like, if this doesn't ruin your chances, they're not the ones you wanted to be with to begin with.
But he was just, I could not, who am I to deny anyone happiness? He looked so happy at the time. I didn't want to tell him that it wasn't going to work.
You can't say that. It's not fair.
I think the rubber bands were for his balls, and then the sandwich bag was just insurance.
I thought that the sandwich bag would be rubber banded to his dick.
Nope.
How would you know? Did you watch
I don't know.
him?
I'm just speculating here. Just I'm reflecting on the past, and thinking
Flexing
about
on
it.
the past.
And then I had a emergency poop situation.
Oh no, another one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all of my poops are emergencies.
Of course.
But
Ooh,
I did-
snazzy.
Oh, you changed.
That's
It's out of season.
much, yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say.
Now for the springtime though,
I know fashion has no seasons, but
what about the nimbus cloud on my dome? Does that count, or is that all season?
yeah, that's all season.
Multi-purpose.
Is she new? No,
No.
she's been there, right?
Yeah, we just didn't talk to her but twice.
But my emergency poop situation, I was working at the pharmacy and I really had to go. So I said, yeah, I had to excuse myself for about 5 minutes. And I went to the men's restroom. The men's restroom isn't like a shared restroom. It's just one toilet. But the
Oh.
women's restroom has like 3 stalls for some reason.
That's mean.
So, of course, and as always, the men's restroom is always like locked. Like someone's always in there. I think to this day the same person has been in there. And do you have this ability to sense whether someone is behind a locked door, like a closed door or not?
Yeah.
Because I can feel a person in there.
No, I feel like I have a very good spatial awareness in that regard. Yeah.
Like not like it's that door is always closed, but I always know whether there's someone in there or not. Like they're not even making any noise in there, but that's my useless superpower that I have that serves me no purpose when I need to go to the restroom.
He knows.
So I was like, God damn it. So I went back to the, I said, oh, okay, I can wait. And then it hit me again. Like, it hit me in waves.
No,
Like,
I can't.
Oh, I cannot. Like, I went back to the pharmacy and I was like, oh, I can't wait again. And then I just run straight to the women's restroom, right? Luckily, it was empty as hell. And I went to the very last stall. I did my business, and then the door opens. And I don't know why I felt compelled to literally jump onto the seat to hide myself. And the first response of the person who walked in was, "Oh,
oh dear
Lord,
somebody is not okay. Do you need help in here?"
It's like they didn't know I was in there.
Oh.
Because I jumped up onto the seat.
Oh, I gotcha.
So she goes in the stall right next to mine, right? And I'm like holding my breath, and my hand is against each wall, like the wall and the stall.
Yeah.
Like the
You were at
hand
the
railing.
end.
Yeah. And I lean a little bit forward, and my phone is in my pocket. So this is the same day that I crack my phone and like break it for good. You remember the shitty phone that I had for a long time, right?
Yeah.
That was the last day for it.
So this was the end all be all for it?
Yeah, it literally slipped out of my pocket, and then like the echo that you could hear upon like with it falling onto the ground was deafening. So the lady beside me shrieks and lets out the biggest poop explosion that I have ever heard.
You literally scared the shit out of her.
So I immediately like scrambled to get off of the toilet seat and then
Just
like
run.
grab my phone and then run. Like I think I broke the door because you have to pull the door open. I just pushed it out of the way. And my pants weren't on.
So you're like skipping around with them at your ankles?
Yes, because I hadn't wiped.
Oh,
I didn't wipe.
No.
So I just kind of waddled really quick to the men's restroom, which was open now.
What if it
to
wasn't?
finish-
You'd be with your pants down in
To
the
finish
hallway?
wiping. No, I would have just gone to the break room and used one of the paper towels to and thrown that shit inside of the trash can and
It's
smelled
the
up the
janitor's problem now.
Yeah, no, there's no janitor. The janitor is the front store clerk.
Oh,
Yeah, they
screwed that.
They
in
have
particular.
bathroom duty. Like I'm duty.
Duty.
Yeah, like poop.
Yes.
So I go to the men's restroom. Luckily, it was open, and I finished wiping, and I went back to work.
That sounds like you.
But I
Every
scared.
poop is indeed an emergency poop for Michael.
Oh.
Terrifying to think of, though. You're in utter silence with a stranger in a bathroom that's for women. Phone hits the ground with a deafening crack.
Yeah.
And then you
It
just
echoed.
gotta
It
book
rebounded off of the wall and like came straight back to me. It's like
Literally
the
scared
echo
the
lasted
shit out
like
of her.
5 seconds. It was very quiet until then. Like I don't know. But
My heart, my soul.
you know how bread, like if it falls to the ground, like the butter side always
Yes.
hits the floor, and whenever a cat falls, it always lands on its legs.
Yeah.
My phone, I think that's the same rule with phones. Like the screen always just lands on the screen.
So what you're saying is, if you taped a phone screen side down to a piece of toast with butter side up
Onto
and
a cat. Onto a cat's back.
onto a cat's back, and drop it, it wouldn't just spin to create an energy source. It would make its own dimension. This is the way.
Damn it.
But yeah, so that's how Michael trashed his phone in the women's bathroom of a CVS.
So how was your week?
My week, everybody else is slowing down. I mean, people are taking on new responsibilities just because it's so slow for the normal stuff during the summer.
So they're
and
cross training?
not necessarily cross-training, just adding stuff.
Yeah.
But I guess you're new. Axel. Rose.
Wonk.
Oh, and I need to talk to Wolfgang. Don't let me forget.
Okay, you need to talk to Wolfgang.
Hey, thank you. I need to talk to Wolfgang. Absolutely. My grammar weren't so good. Oh my gosh. I'm not writing you a letter. I
guess,
just met you.
I have a new weekly report, Wikipedia report.
What kind?
You know, the Matrix keeps following me wherever I
Yes.
go. So the topic is random experiments. You know, random Wikipedia page, random experiments as a topic. I read through it. Everything seemed normal. You know, like you have controlled experiments, and then the testing.
Yeah. You have to have you have to have a group that's not going to be affected
Right.
by what you're testing as a baseline. Blind test.
And then whoever.
The placebo test.
Yeah, but what's the other side called?
I took this in college.
I know there's a control group, and then there's
There's a
this
control group, and then there's the variable group.
Whatever it is,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Like the point is the Matrix keeps following me, and that is because they referenced like a random experiment that Daniel did from the Old Testament, and then guess who the king is?
Neo.
King Nebuchadnezzar.
Ah.
So what the test is King Nebuchadnezzar, he suggested that some Israelites, including probably Daniel himself, otherwise he wouldn't have created this experiment to begin with,
Yes.
said that that some Israelites may partake in the food and wine from the royal table. So, you know, I guess he was being generous. Like, the king
Yes.
was being generous. And then Daniel was not having it because he preferred a vegetarian diet. And
That's
then...
like looking a gift horse in the mouth.
Huh?
That's like looking a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the king's official was like, no. Like, if you look worse than everyone in your age group, then the king is gonna kill me. So you should be eating the food and wine that the king gives you. And then Daniel was like, oh, no. Here, how about we do this? We give the servants the vegetables and water to drink for 10 nights, and then you can judge accordingly to based on their appearances after 10 days compared to the
Omnivorous
people
diet.
right.
Yeah.
And then the official, he must have hated the official because servants to begin with didn't look good to begin with. So if you feed them for 10 days you're not gonna look better off than when you started.
Yeah, no. I mean, it depends, but not with just.
It better
giving them
be magical
vegetables.
like
Yeah.
vegetables and
If
water.
it's not meat and you're not doing anything to try and snit dog.
Butterfly. Oh, look at me, I'm a butterfly. Yeah.
Got him.
So, how long does it take for it to disappear after you try and catch it?
It's not like a fish. They only disappear if you swing, like the ones that are in trees.
Uh-huh.
Like
So
if you
if you
swing
shake
and
them,
hit the tree or run into the tree, it's
Yeah.
like running by a fish and scares it off.
Bob is still there.
Bob!
But yeah, Daniel proposed that random experiment.
Yes, the blind testing, the control groups, and I think it's control and variable groups. but
Yeah,
I
you might
might
be
be
right.
using math terms for the scientific instead, but
That's okay. If it comes to your head and you remember,
eventually, tonight I'll wake up in a panic at 5 o'clock in the morning. Just, it was
whatever it was.
whatever. I've already forgot.
I can't escape Keanu Reeves' sweet succulent ass, dude. It follows me everywhere.
Dude, his ass is so perfect. I gotta find Lee
You gotta talk to Wolfgang.
and Wolfgang. Who? Oh, wow, we got 3 people on one spot.
There is another a notable topic that I came across, and that's Zinzo de Limia, and that's a place. That's a town close to Spain,
Oh, really?
or in Spain. I don't remember, but it's
What's the deal with it?
So apparently there's a myth that is tied to the Limia River, and that's if you cross the river, you are more prone to memory loss, pretty much. Like you have, they make you, the river makes you lose your memory.
Okay.
And then a historical figure called Decimus Junius Brutus, who was a chieftain, a Roman chieftain. He dispelled that. He's a actual historical figure, not part of the legend or myth.
Interesting.
Who dispelled that myth, that legend, by crossing the river and then naming all of his legionnaires by name, like calling out their names and their ranks.
That's
So no one, he proved the myth wrong. Like he, whatever he did, he.
Interesting. That is really cool. So he knew every single person's name and rank.
Yeah, which is impressive.
Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what did they say that the maximum number was before?
I think for every leader or every every captain or leader or a higher rank, it's 1,000. So there's one leader for 1,000 soldiers.
So he knew 1/1000th of his entire army by name.
Right, just the leaders, I think, or whoever was with him.
Oh my god!
I guess they were crazy close.
What a monster!
Yeah.
I can barely remember the name of somebody I met 5 minutes ago.
Meanwhile, in a nearby Zinzo town, there's a carnival where people dress up as a literal fucking devil and carry around 2 swollen pig bladders and make a lot of noise. And whoever is not in the right attire, like costume, like a festive costume, they have to pay the price. And guess what the price is?
Beating?
No, they take them to the nearest bar, and then they have to buy a glass of wine.
Wait, so the person that's not dressed up must buy them a glass of wine?
Or themselves, it doesn't matter. The price is just a glass of wine.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fun.
Yeah, but, dressing up as a devil?
Yeah. I'd do it. Why not?
To be honest, it looks pretty cool. Like the masks.
I would go hardcore on how much of a devil I was, but it would be amazing.
And then, well, other than that, they produce a lot of potatoes. Whatever.
Potatoes,
It's their second biggest harvest, I think, is potatoes. Other than that, like pig farm, just the normal stuff. And then I have one more topic to talk about.
All right, what have you got for me?
There's this kid named Graham that people make fun of because of his name. People called him Graham Cracker. And then he went home to his parents like every day and said that I wish to be called something else. Like I want a new name. You shall address me as fuck it, Optimus Prime. I can't remember what they wanted. What he wanted them to call him. His parents.
Yeah.
So the parents thought nothing of it, started calling him by his new name.
Sure, Optimus. We'll go with that.
And then, he came up with different names every day, and they're like, they started to be concerned about it because it was happening with more frequency. And because with more frequency means there's
deeper trauma.
Right. Yeah. There's something bigger going on than what they thought. How would you react to the bullying?
I would not go beat the kids. no matter how much I might feel they deserved it. But I mean, I would probably call the other kids' parents and, be like, hey, I really want to say, boys and girls will be boys and girls, but do you think you could maybe tell your kids to take it easy on him? He's like, I'm kind of concerned about my kid. And most adults are like, yeah, sure.
Oh, I'll show him where he comes from.
Yeah. Well, I'll remind him of where he comes from.
No, Daddy, no!
Okay, so this is how they dealt with it. Well, not as a parent. How would you deal with it as the kid?
Oh, as the kid,
Yeah.
you fuck all their moms. Like, you got to establish dominance at this point. Just, yeah, you laugh at me, I'm dicking your mom.
Oh, Graham's your new father now, so...
You don't get no allowance, you freeloader.
So treat him with respect. It's Bob. If I was the kid, I would pull the race card and say, why are you calling me a cracker?
Because you can't do that as a white person.
You can.
No, you can't.
What if he was black?
White people cannot possibly have somebody be racist towards them. Ask anybody that's not a white person. There's absolutely no such thing as racism towards white people. It only goes the other way around. It's absolutely not something that goes both ways. No, of course not.
And if it doesn't work like that, then I would make a comeback like, why are you thinking about food all the time, you fat ass?
It's just, why you gotta call me a cracker, fatty? I can work out. You're still white.
But other than that, the kid, they taught the kid to what's the word for it? Stick up for himself.
Oh,
yeah. They taught him how to stick up for himself by using the big boy voice and saying no. And I guess that worked.
Teach them to treat other children like dogs. Oh, it's Pavlov all over again.
No, it goes deeper than that. Oh yeah, did I tell you what's his name?
The joke?
Yeah.
Remind me.
What's the guy's name again?
Pavlov.
Pavlov?
I've heard lots of jokes about him. I'll let you know.
So Pavlov walks into a bar, and then the door chimes, and he thinks, "Oh shit! I forgot to feed my dogs."
Okay, that's good. That's a good one.
Oldie but goodie.
Oldie but a goldie.
That's all my topics. I didn't get much today. There wasn't like random isn't really random.
No, it always seems like it's a person or a place.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start doing like technology random.
Really?
Or like a wide variety of things added in, but like
right.
No people, no places.
I don't want to go into political conversations because I believe everyone's doing that. They're either talking about COVID or something political, and
it's everybody.
Yeah, I don't want to be a part of that.
Me neither. I've gone out of my way to tell people no and just flat out look them in the eyes and say, "Let me know when you're done talking to yourself," and then turning and facing away.
Okay, and that concludes an episode of Umami Plays. Thank you for watching Pascal's Possums with us.
Yes, of course. And as you all know, we would be nothing without you. So please do like, subscribe, follow, ring the bell, the whole 9 yards for us.
And, while you're fingering those keys,
make sure
you finger yourself while you're at it.
Because you deserve it.
But I would like to make an announcement.
Oh?
I just want to conquer my dyslexia and build my confidence in reading. So if you could allow me to read a few lines from the Lorax, I would be forever grateful to you.
I think we can add this in. It would be good for you to get over this with the audience listening.
Are you ready?
I am.
Okay, I'm going to start with the first page, and we're just going to read 2 lines. Or 2 pages. I'll do 2 pages for you.
Yeah, this is, I believe you're
I'm feeling
kind of
good today. I'm feeling lucky.
From the Lorax. Yeah, so this is page 2 of the Lorax.
Okay, here it goes. Damn peed in the grass with Grickle, some say. If you could pee enough today see you. Here through one Lorax toads, Juts Legolas shield throw, for be somebody the Lorax lifted away.
Michael? Has anyone really been far even as decided to use even go want to do look more like?